Yo, this Benjamin coming at you with another great interview, you heard me? Today, we talking to Calliope Bub, you did? Calliope Bub, one of the hottest artists coming out of New Orleans, you heard me? We gonna ask him about the streets, we gonna ask him about where he come from, how he come up, you did? Man, we about to get in this thing, you did? Press that notification, press that like, press that share. This Benjamin Speaks, powered by TWT TV. EGMG and Benjamin's Room. You dig? Hope you enjoy this interview. Fuck with me.
Hello?
Yo, this Bob.
Yeah.
What's up with you, brother? This Benjamin. You hear me? You still busy?
Oh, what's up? What's up, brother?
Man, I'm coolin', brother. I know you be a busy man. You hear me? I'm about to. We gonna knock this thing out real quick. We gonna because really I what I really wanted was I I was looking at some documentaries and stuff like Magnolia Shorty. And,
Yeah.
and and I noticed that they didn't have Magnolia Shorty telling no part of her story in there because nobody really sat down with her, Soldier Slim, and people like that to really get like their side of you know what I'm saying? They point of
Right.
view on things, you dig, and then she ended up being dead and gone and shit, and everybody else telling her story but her. You did. So
Right.
I was like, man,
Right.
I want to get with the artists that's really in the street, cause really tell you the truth, whenever you do shows, just just in New Orleans in general is dangerous. You did like it could be a person
Right.
that you don't even know got a problem with you that just got a
Sure.
problem with you just because of your success and shit. You did. But we gonna jump right into this shit. You hear me? We know you from the Calliope, but how would you say it was growing up in a project?
How would I say it was growing up?
Yeah.
Growing up, man, like it wasn't man, it's hard to explain it. Yeah, man. Growing up in that bit, it was like, man, it was fun and it was bad, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you had a good day, sometimes you had your bad days. Due to, you know what I'm saying, the older cats that was around and shit, you know what I'm saying? They was affiliated in, you know what I'm saying, beef shit, you know what I'm saying? We get caught up in shootouts, you know what I'm saying? But also, you know, we had the good times when they buy everybody kites and cotton candy, popcorns, all that shit off the truck and shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it was like, man, at any moment, you never know what could happen or who could die.
Man. And like me, I'm from across the river. You did. A lot of growing up, we grew up kind of fantasizing about the Callio and you know what I'm saying? Cause we was like kids and shit, and you be hearing about different shit and Master P, and you can't really get across that river on your own. You
Mm-hmm.
did, but I used
I
to
know,
know shit.
damn.
I used to know shit used to be going down, but then, and that's why I wanted to ask you, like from your point of view, because like a lot of people I talk to out of the projects in different hoods and shit always be the same thing. It'd be like the OGs. Right now it seems like we don't have as many OGs really, and the kids just running the hood, kind of. You dig?
Right.
How do you handle street politics with you being a rapper from New Orleans and New Orleans being so territorial? Like how do you know what I'm saying? Like how you get around that?
How I get around it? Me growing up, having a good name, you know what I'm saying? From my past time, you know what I'm saying? Going through my situations. Everybody know what I'm about, what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? It's just out of respect, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
ain't really had no bad blood with a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Most people respecting me, you feel me? Not saying I was the hardest or none of that. It was just how I carried myself. That's why I
Right.
could go anywhere I want to go, be anywhere I want to be, and they greet me like the nigga I am, you know what I'm saying? Stand up nigga.
I think from the outside looking in is a common misconception about New Orleans just being like crazy. He did because I think they have like a method to the madness kind of. You did like it's kind of like you mind your business, you respect people. You did nobody don't step on your toes, you don't step on nobody's toes. Most of the time, you really could maneuver good. You did. It's not as
Right.
crazy as it seems, but he's got a lot of crazy ass people that just make it seem like the shit just bust wide the
Right,
fuck open.
right. You right. You right about that.
Why you think it's so hard to break the cycle of violence in the city, and why do you think we kill so much here?
Man, because, you know what I'm saying, we live on this New Orleans thing. Everybody feel like New Orleans is hard it out. You know what I'm saying? The murder rate and all that, you know what I'm saying, over the years and shit, you know what I'm saying? So that was like, just putting that out there was influencing people to feel, go more harder with the gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? Because everywhere around the world, people know about New Orleans known for violence, you feel me?
Right.
So that's how they look at us, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere I go, like, where you from? First thing niggas want to know is, yeah, y'all get it in on that, you know what I'm saying? But all that from being a murder capital and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas would get influenced by that, you know what I'm saying? That's why it's like that.
Uh, so you
They
think?
trying to keep that up, keep that number one spot. Like, that's cool now, to live in the murder capital. You know what I'm saying? Niggas look at that as very cool. I'm from Hano.
Right. It's kind of like a badge of honor,
Yeah,
almost.
man.
Whatever it is, do you think lack of communication cause like disrespect, or do you feel like the disrespect cause the lack of communication we see in the streets?
The lack of communication, that's the thing right there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times niggas get into it over he say, she say. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people still be living today if niggas would just get a nigga phone line, hit him up, or pull up, holler at him, you know what I'm saying? But everybody got these egos, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, this person come say this person said this, or this person don't like you, and niggas going straight off that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And don't even be knowing the real story, you feel me? Half niggas got killed, and then you find out the real story after they dead. You can't bring a nigga back. But I say, all that comes from lack of communication, you know what I'm saying? And these big old egos everybody got, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Niggas feel like they're the man if they go ask another nigga, what's up, man? Like, what's wrong? What that's about? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like, I'm blowing peace in me. You feel me? That's how they look at it.
Right.
Fuck talking. I'm going to see the nigga.
Right.
And going to see him with your yeah, not going to holler at him. You feel me? And I saw a lot of situations, a lot of beef get squashed because of that. One nigga step in between, bring both to the table, and you go to find out all kind of flock shit, you know what I'm saying? This come from that one. Oh, that's why this went like that, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If that would have never happened, it wouldn't have been that. It would have been what?
And tell me this: do you think like major artists that came like out the city, you think they done enough to like help the rest of the community? You know what I'm saying? Like do you like we have like major labels that came from the city. Do you think they you think they did enough, or you know?
Man, me, honestly, I was younger when both of those big old labels was doing their thing, but I don't feel as though they did enough. You feel me? I don't really see them really do nothing. They, you know what I'm saying? Just being straight up, no hating or nothing.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. Right.
Rather put people on from where you from. They rather go get people from elsewhere. You feel me? Put them on. You know what I'm saying? They ain't building nothing. They got all these millions. Rep the NO. You know what I'm saying? I ain't investing back into it. You feel me?
And look,
I guess it's just that NO mentality. They get their shit and worry about them and their own circle. And that's right.
well, look, I did an interview with a bounce artist named High Sizzle, and and what he kind of explained to me was, he said he was like, because I asked him like, how bounce music been in New Orleans for so long, like almost since hip hop came out, bounce music was like almost there, like boom boom. I'm like, how it been around so long and it never really got a real national scene? And he was like, if you have two labels that just get millions and they don't invest into that music, why would the outside source come and try to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the
Right.
people
Right.
they're not investing into it, why would I come and pay my money and invest into it?
Exactly. Exactly. And that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how other people look at it. If they ain't messing with your wives, you know what I'm saying?
And they
They
from
right
there,
about that.
basically. All right.
They right about that.
You have a song with Kevin Gates called "That Life."
Yeah.
All right, because I was listening to it. How did that song end up happening?
How it ended up happening?
Yeah, like you have a personal relationship with Gates.
Yeah, I have a personal relationship with Gates.
All right.
You
Because
know
I
what
was
I'm saying?
wondering.
Through the through them hand, you know what I'm saying? He hearing about me through other people, you know what I'm saying? I don't know music or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just
Right.
me being the street nigga I am from the city, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We lit up there and linked up one night, you know what I'm saying? And it was just from there. We built a relationship. It wasn't on no music. We wasn't on no music relationship, you know what I'm saying? It was just like on some respect type thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I got this. Growing up listening to hip hop artists like Partners in Crime, like they raised me. They basically raised the nigga with no father and shit. Tupac, Biggie, all that type of shit.
Right,
You think because like if I didn't have that music then, I really feel like I would have been kind of lost because I ain't know nothing about the street. The only thing I knew about the street was what I heard in the music really. So when I got in the streets and I was seeing a lot of shit had already heard my whole life, it didn't really
right.
surprise me so much. You think that's lost in music, or is it still kind of there somewhat? That element.
It's still kind of, it's still kind of, me, I really think it's kind of lost though. But it's kind of there because a few people more like myself still do that kind of music. You feel me?
Right.
A lot of music is just about turning up now. You know what I'm saying?
It's just about the
It's about
party
turning
now.
up and shining and stunting now. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people forgot about the heartfelt shit. You know what I'm saying? That real music. You know what I'm saying?
That's that shit
Me
that make
personally, I
people
gotta
love
give you
you.
my life. I gotta give you the real. You know what I'm saying? I know they got more young cats under me. Listen to this music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I ain't just about to tell them get the glizzy and go do this and go do that. No, you know what I'm saying? My music kind of giving you my situation, my life. I want you to sit down and listen. You know what I'm saying? While I paint this picture. Now you get what you can get from it. It's up to you. You know what I'm saying? To smarten yourself up. I'm like the big brother. You feel me?
Right.
I'm giving you this year. Now it's up to you after I give you this year. I'm getting to your route. You want to go through what I went through, or you want to take heed to what I'm saying and take the other route. You feel me?
Right. How often do you think you see the streets spilling into the business side of hip hop, or are they one and the same?
Are they running the same?
Like no, like are they like the same? Like you got the street shit, then the business. But with hip hop, by the content of the music, sometimes the music like is there a separation, or is it like basically like the same shit? Like you can't separate it.
Man, me personally, I feel like it's 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 different. It's different. It's different types of music. You know what I'm saying? That's like I agree with Meek when he said that they should make different levels for different shit, different lanes for different music. Because everybody that rap these days ain't you can't compare everybody. It's different types of hip hop now. You know what I'm saying? You got the turn up kind, you got the heartfelt kind, you got niggas that spit bars, and you got niggas that just tell real stories. You feel me? It's different lanes to it.
I
You
agree.
know what I'm saying?
All
That's
right.
like the Meek and Drake beef. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare them two.
Uh, uh,
That's two different lanes right there. You know what I'm saying?
Drake got the ladies and shit. That's why I thought it was kind of strange that Meek. Well, I didn't think it was strange because anything could happen when it comes to that rap shit. But I just wish he would have thought about it because it's hard to go at a rapper that got the ladies because ladies don't give a fuck about a nigga not writing his shit. You there? They just want that Drake on. They don't give a fuck.
You're right.
They
You're right.
not real hip
You're right.
hop heads. So you come in at a nigga that got the ladies. That's all he gonna do is charm his crowd, you dig? And I was surprised to see Drake really just step into that fucking, you know what I'm saying, them balls, you dig? I ain't think he was gonna come like that. I thought he was gonna try to swerve the shit, but he came at the shit head
Nah.
on.
I knew he was gonna come like that. I knew he was gonna come like that. Me personally, far as it turned out, I don't even think Meek even lost the battle or nothing, you know what I'm saying? Not to help enough for him, but like I said, it was two different things, you know what I'm saying? It was two different lanes. I liked everything Meek sent back. Most people didn't. Because they was too far, you know what I'm saying, just Jack and Drake, you know what
Right.
I'm saying? Put it like that. Meek was clapping back, you know what I'm saying?
I think
And I can relate to Meek more, man, you know what I'm saying?
me
He's
too.
street,
Like
I'm a street dude.
yeah, more. And I think that street fan base is the reason why Drake couldn't really do him like Ja Rule, like 50 did Ja
Exactly,
Rule.
exactly,
He
exactly.
got a real fan
Man,
base.
if Drizzy was not a street nigga, it probably would have really damaged his career. But, you know what I'm saying? There was no way I'm going to ride for this. You know what I'm saying? Over that. No, indeed, man.
But I think what Meek did was kind of like when a nigga didn't beat you up, but you stab him with a knife and he don't go to the hospital and the shit get infected and his own stuff falling all the shit because you feel me? Cause like that what he did it kind of put like a stigma on Drake because now he like the poster child for ghostwriters almost, you did. Like you, whenever
Right,
you say ghost, like if somebody say anything about ghostwriter or anything like that, people automatically think they talking about Drake.
right,
And
right.
so you know, he I guess it was a weird ass battle though. You did, it was weird.
It
Tell me,
was. It really was. You know what I'm saying? It really was, man. I couldn't take no sides on it because I ain't, they were saying it was a battle. It wasn't a battle.
yeah, it was just like a
This,
disagreement
he
almost.
coming with his, yeah, you know what I'm saying? He coming with his shit. He coming with his shit. It was two different levels. And then David turned out to be what it really supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You know what side was going to really shake something.
Right, right. Nobody don't want them chasers on their back here.
No, man.
Yeah. About to switch gears just a little bit. BTY Youngin, how did that relationship happen?
Same old way, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the streets love me, man. You know what I'm saying? But I really met BTY through Chaotic.
Hmm.
Should I, you know, that's my first cousin. You know, he's the rapper Soulja Slim.
Right.
Cutthroat Committee. Him and BTY was, you know what I'm saying, in the studio linking up. I wasn't rapping then, you know what I'm saying? I just started rapping like 2-3 years ago.
Wow.
You feel me? But they been doing it. You feel me? And man, the youngin, he knew who I was and everything from the street. I had it, you know what I'm saying? I still do have a good name in the street. I'm known for getting my bread and doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Jerry, you know what I'm saying? Flossing whips and shit, you feel me?
Right.
And got street respect. Nobody ain't just about to play with me like that. So, you know, niggas always take liking to a nigga like that. He's shining and he got a strong name. You feel me?
Right.
So since then we just been fucking around, you know what I'm saying? Then I started rapping. That brought us even closer. You feel me?
Right. Do you think he had that I I I say he had a image that was kind of like Slim, but I always compare his energy from the first time I heard him. I compare his energy to Tupac for some reason, just on the energy side. You did like you know what I'm saying? Like Pac grew up in a revolutionary home. You did, but
Right.
that energy. Like when I first heard him, it was the I think it was the energy that kind of attracted me to his music because you can't fake energy. Like you could steal a nigga style, you could steal a nigga raps, but you can't. It's just this certain. You know what I'm saying? It's like this certain
Right.
energy that some artists have that I think
Right.
he had, but sometimes I think the energy could kind of take control of you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to tell young like, you know what I'm saying, cool down, bitch, you're going too hard. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like that adrenaline. You know what I'm saying? That adrenaline hit you, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you go to feeling like you worked hard and you're achieving your goal. You know what I'm saying? It's coming to you really like every day. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? You already like a little loose cannon and that adrenaline pumping even more and more. You poking your chest out more and more. You feel me? You come from nothing to having a city feeling you, fucking with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what better feeling? You know what I'm saying? I come from the dirt, nothing. You feel me? I got all these people riding with me. They fucking with me. I'm spreading to other cities. You know what I'm saying? That like you. You get $1 million or 10 mil right now. You come from nothing. You think you just gonna go act humble? Oh, I never had this before.
Right. Especially coming from like jail situations and shootouts and like you ain't even, you feel like on some shit almost like I don't even belong here.
All right, you did.
And look at me, you did. Oh man,
Exactly, man.
we lost a real one on that one. You did.
Yeah, I miss him, man. Oh my dude. You feel me?
Tell me this. What are some artists who influence you?
Shit. Oh, you already know the big homie, man. So Slim, that's one. BG, you know what I'm saying? I grew up listening to Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Lifetime, Sean Carter and all that, you know what I'm saying? That was one of the, I still say that to this day. Jigga was one of the people that influenced me to start saving money, hustling, you feel me? Growing up younger, every dollar I got, I wanted to spend it, you feel me?
Right.
He taught me about the brown paper bag under the mattress, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I saved $1,000. I never knew I could save $1,000. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I saved one. I wanted to save another one. Then when I said I wanted to save another one, you know what I'm saying? He was like a nigga big bro, man. You know what I'm saying?
From a
I ain't
million
gonna lie.
miles away and shit.
Fuck BG, you know what I'm saying? BG. All the New Orleans rappers, you know what I'm saying? I had a few from other cities and shit. I was really stuck on, besides my city, I was stuck on like New York rap. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All them type of niggas, man.
What's your favorite Jay-Z CD?
Who's my favorite?
Yeah. I know that's
I
a
don't even have
hard
a
one,
favorite.
though.
I don't have a favorite.
With me personally, I think I gotta go with Blueprint, and then like my close second is In My Lifetime Volume 2. What that is? In My
Man,
Lifetime Volume 1. Yeah, In My Lifetime Volume 1. Cause Reasonable Doubt,
there you go.
cause that
You,
Blueprint,
you,
that bitch changed my life.
I don't have a favorite Jigga CD. I'm really bad, honest.
I ain't gonna lie, I gotta dig in my soul just to say them two. You did.
Man, he hit the game like, you know what I'm saying? Rockefeller was like BMF back then, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
It was like meeting them, man, you know what I'm saying? So, like, man, these dudes brought shining and shit to the light, man, for real.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Different levels to this shit.
And he painted he took that hustling shit and painted a real picture, like a real picture with them words. You
Exactly.
did.
I just told you, he was like a big bro to me through rap. He taught me how to hustle and save, stack up.
And
I think you about listening to this.
and as you said that, when I listen to your music, it just seemed like you be coming from the gut with the shit. You hear me? Like it could be like some of the simplest shit, but it just
Right.
seemed like you coming from the gut with the shit. You dig? I'm like,
I
man,
swear to
I
God.
see what the streets see, and like I always look at artists, and I say, all right, what they see in this artist that they don't see in other artists, and I think that's one of them things that when they listen to your music, it just seems like the shit just coming from a real fucking place. You dig?
Man, so many people tell me the same thing because it's true. It's really true. You know what I'm saying? You know, some people say I'm the truth,
Right.
and all these niggas just use that, man. You know what I'm saying? I rather spit the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you, I ain't been rapping. This wasn't my thing. This was chaotic thing. You know what I'm saying? That's my first cousin. We ran head up. It wasn't my thing. You feel me? So me rapping, all that, knowing how to give them my life. That's what I was taught. Just give them your life on the beat. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started. That's how I rap. You know what I'm saying? I got to paint a picture. I can't just spit a bars. I just can't metaphor. You know what I'm saying? It got to be rough.
Right. Tell me this. Name some local artists that you probably would like to work with that you never got a chance to?
Some local artists.
Yeah.
And I probably work with all of them already.
You think you work with all? Well, tell me this.
Yeah.
Name some artists in general that you would love to work with that you probably could have but never really got a chance to.
In New Orleans.
Yeah, just out just in general, maybe.
Uh, right now at the moment, I won't work with Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? I won't work with Meek. You know what I'm saying? It's only right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to get a chance to work with Lucci, man.
Oh, I can hear that. I can hear.
Yeah,
You and me. No, I like Lucci.
It's gonna happen.
Look, Lucci, Nipsey Hussle, but you and Meek, I ain't gonna lie. That shit might cause some fucking trouble.
Yeah.
The streets might, Philly and New Orleans really just lock up like that. Oh,
Huh?
yeah. I said Philly and New Orleans really just, cause you know Meek be in and out this bitch all the time. You dig?
Yeah.
On some show shit, but he ain't,
kind of the same.
but he ain't really fucking with the city like riding the dirt bikes through the project. I don't think, dude.
Nah, he ain't come to the project, but you know, I heard he was down in the main wall and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know anybody could go through the night. Like you could, he drive that shit down St. Claude and shit. I ain't see him pull up on France with them bitches.
Ain't too many niggas gonna come to the project. Nah, especially before the storm.
Right.
Before the storm, when the real bricks was up.
Nah, this the pretty project. It's not the.
Yeah, this shit it's pretty now. You needed the brick. That was all the shootouts and shit. You was safe. I said you duck for cover. The bricks, you know what I'm saying? Now you hanging the project, well, what they call a project, man. They can swing through some sticks, man. They gonna kill everybody in each building.
Everything. This shit going through all that little fucking plastic ass shit.
Yeah, man. Them fucking cutter bullets going through everything. That's why I try not to even hang on the block no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that. I feel fucked up if niggas with the swing or something and somebody get killed on my, you know what I'm saying? Nah, not on my behalf.
When I talked to Mr. Marcelo, he was telling me that sometimes artists get caught up with I gotta be on a block to try to keep, you know what I'm saying, keep my image and all that type of shit, so I ain't never leaving the hood. But he was like,
the thing. I see that happen. I see that happen a lot. You know what I'm saying? I still see it happen a lot. Because most dudes, now I guess they don't feel like they built up enough street cred. That's what I get from it. You know what I'm saying? All them for you to have to go back to the block, that means you feel like you ain't putting enough work for the, you know what I'm saying, for the shit you talking. You feel me? So you got to go make up that street cred for them bars. You feel me? To be the truth. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do that. You know what I'm saying? My street cred already there. I ain't trying to go backwards. I know what it's like back there. I ain't got to go see. I ain't got to go build it up. None of that. You feel me? I'm telling you, from me to you, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of it. I done been from the worst to the worst. You know what I'm saying? Through the worst to the worst. You know what I'm saying? I done even been shot all in my head before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what it's like. I'm blessed, man. You feel me? I know what it's like to die in federal cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas don't know all that. They don't know about all that.
Right. Yeah.
Can't sleep at night because you done lost 3-4 your homies in 1 year. You feel me? Niggas, man, come on. Not just homies, close relatives.
Right.
Niggas you grew up with from babies. Now they gone one day just over a wall. Then it was a wall with some bitch ass shit. You feel me?
Right.
You can't. And now, years down the line, all this shit gone because niggas done died and went to jail. Now it's gone. You know what I'm saying? You can't go pay to get your homies back. You can't go talk to them on the other side. Nothing. You gone. You feel me?
And the shit don't even be worth to have the fucking time.
It don't be worth it. Like we talked about earlier, with niggas Eagles, man. Trying to get that name for themselves in the street.
Man, I know one thing. Well, all right. We all come from this. You heard me. This gumbo pot. What you think? Some things that we could do, or what you think? Some things that can be done to probably just make this bitch like a better place for our kids and shit.
Me personally, I think it's happening now. You know what I'm saying? Because from my times growing up, like people say it's worse now. I guess because there's more young people doing it, that's why they say it's worse. But crimes don't happen like it used to. You know what I'm saying? It happens, but not like it used to. Man, you know what I'm saying? Back then, every day something was going on. Every day. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, it's changing too. At first, it was young niggas the one doing it. Now you see a lot of young people skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? More in school now. The drugs kind of slowed up, so niggas ain't really into hustling. You know what I'm saying? Little young niggas, you feel me?
Right. So
They
like
barely got them old niggas on the block. But, you know what I'm saying? Won't be like, you know what I'm saying? That's how we thought. We wanted to be like the older niggas. You feel me?
right.
They shining, you won't shine. That's what you see. That's your role model.
That's interesting.
Now it's left for that. You know what I'm saying? Times it's slow, but it's making a change. That's how I feel.
Yeah,
Me
cause
personally.
we was up to like almost 400 murders a year.
Right.
And now when we hit like
Now,
140, 130, be like, oh my God. I'm like, shit.
man, shit. I remember, man, when you couldn't, if you ain't from this section, don't go in that section.
Right.
Something gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? A little people go a little everywhere now. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Back then, you had your own four corners. You feel me? And you know your lines. Don't cross it. You feel me?
Right.
And it was that.
All right. I'm gonna switch gears just a little bit more. Who is your favorite producer to work with? And can you name a producer that you can't wait to work with that's on the come up?
My favorite producer right now is DJ Black and Mild, hands down. You know what I'm saying? I got my own two in-houses. You know what I'm saying? Calliope and the Moose Man. You feel me? But they up and coming.
Right.
But Black and Mild, that's the one. You know what I'm saying?
Black be coming with that. Man, he'll hit you with a bounce hit and then come back and hit you with some fucking smoke. You dig?
Man, that's all I've been making. You know what I'm saying? That's what record all my songs now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything been coming out. Man, I'm talking about hard. That big sound. Man, killing the game right now.
Yeah, I must say. And consistently killing the fucking game.
Right.
He
That
been
work.
doing
Everybody in the city want a Black and Mild beat.
and the thing I like about him, his his grind is really like 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 when you put grits on the stove. You did like the
Right.
shit the shit not instant. You did like it didn't pull no water. Like you gotta let the shit cook and he not like screaming, oh I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. It's just that consistently he done put in so much work with so many people and for so long that he don't even have to say he the best. You did like he don't have to really speak that into existence because everybody else always compliment him on his work. You did
Right.
one
Right.
thing,
You got to get proud do. You know what I'm saying? I remember my first time hearing a nigga on the Black and Mild beat. I ain't know he made it. Man, they was telling me, I'm like, where you get that beat from? Like Black and Mild. I'm like, who? I think he was just making bounce beats.
right?
I know he was good with that. Man, he came with that one. I knew he was some shit out the gate.
You said who? Hold on.
Right. Like Black and Mild. I thought he made bounce beats.
He a musician for real. What about right? What about Calliope? Because I see him online a lot, and I listen to a lot of his shit, like a lot of tracks that he made and shit. I think dude be on some shit, but I never really, I can't really identify the other DJ that the other producer that you had named.
The Moose man, he worked with me. Well, they was a team,
All
some
right,
three together. You know what I'm saying?
all right,
They started off at the same time. Well, a little before I started rapping. So what happened was, you know what I'm saying? They was just starting out. I was just starting out. So the thing was, I'm rapping on y'all beats, and y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? That was our thing.
all
We
right.
gonna swap it out. You feel me? We gonna blow each other up. So that's what it was.
I like that team though, bro.
So yeah, most definitely.
Tell me this, not including yourself. Give me your New Orleans top five.
My New Orleans top five. Give me you know my bro, BTY. I gotta go with Max Payne. Uh, 0017. I can't say both of their names because they're together.
Right.
0017, you know what I'm saying? Give it to King Henry Jones. Rest in peace, my little bro, Tokyo.
Yeah, so
Tokyo. You feel me? And I say, man, it's hard. The last one hard because it's a few, man.
you got one more. You gotta give me one more.
Give me I say the little dude, GB White.
So, look, I'm gonna say this. Here another one that when I was but look, I don't want to take up all your time, but I gotta address this issue. You did. I just got to. You did.
Look,
And it's part of the reason why I decided to do phone interviews. You did, and it was because I didn't want, because like a lot of the rappers, they be like really street niggas and
right,
and into street shit. So I ain't want like set up these interviews and then you get caught slipping by the ops or some shit on my watch. You
right.
did, or coming out my studio or some shit like that. So I said, you know what? The safest thing to do is to do like phone interviews so that, you know what I'm saying. But
Right.
but when I heard dude, I'm like, damn, this shit smoke. But then I know he from across the river. You did,
Right.
and I know that a lot of the shit that he be spitting is based on a lot of reality shit. So I be kind of cautious of where I play the fucking music at across the river. Fuck. Like real shit. You did, cause like fuck. I
Right.
like this real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But dude
Yeah.
be spitting that fucking flame. He be spitting that fucking flame, though, dog. But
Yeah.
but
Most definitely.
the street politics side of shit is just, I don't know. Like you, I guess you just gotta understand it. You did.
Right.
So I understand it, but it just get weirder to me every day because I'm like, man, I just wish somehow that a lot of the artists could separate themselves just a little bit. I know it's hard. It did because ain't no blueprint on separating yourself from the streets and just handling your business.
Because most of the time, the streets is what get most niggas to where they get to. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
By the streets vouching.
right,
Like most times, you could be the hardest nigga if you ain't got nobody to vouch for you. Like being a real street nigga. A lot of times, from New Orleans, we don't have no good source down here, far as in the music game or none of that. You feel me? So you got to go get the streets, OKs and the stamps and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just to get heard. You feel me? They got some cold ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? But niggas don't fuck with the music because niggas feel like it's not the truth.
right,
You feel me?
right. So once, yeah, I could feel that. I could feel that. The shit just disappointing because I always, even with Young, you did I was just like I was talking to Rufus Mack, you did from Cash Money, and I
Oh,
was
that's my yeah, I got the phone with him.
real talk. I did an interview with
Yeah.
him too, and when I was before anything happened with Young, I was just telling him, I'm like, man, I'm happy y'all fucking with dude, and just I was asking him like, man, just get him out of here, please. You did.
Right.
That's all I wanted them to do. I just wanted them to bring him somewhere and just lock him down in somebody's studio. You dig for like a year or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I
Right.
was I was praying for that. And I was at a show when I heard that something had happened to him, dog. And I ain't gonna lie, it really broke my heart because
Right.
I felt it. You dig? I just wanted him to get out of here.
Never
And
heard a lot of people even more because, you know what I'm saying? He was like, everybody was rooting because they felt like he was up next to shine bright for the city. You feel me?
right,
He was everybody else spokesman, you know what I'm saying? From New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? So like he gets signed and put on, more other people will get looked at and put on, you feel me?
right,
It was like, you're a nigga hope, you feel me?
right,
Especially on the street side of the real music, you know what I'm saying? You was everybody hope. You making it was gonna make other niggas feel motivated to go even harder. You feel me?
yes.
And it was like a story, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you saw this shit about to happen. The dude was about to make it. You know what I'm saying? So that would hurt people even more. You feel me?
Man, bro. Tell me, what's next for Calliope Bob?
Man, I'm about to leave for like 40 days. I'm on a tour with Spitter. You feel me? Hit that tour. I got 100 Days, 100 Nights 2 coming up.
Mm.
And I got the Old Murder Project I'm going to drop. I think I'm going to drop that one first. Then my 100 Days, 100 Nights 2. You feel me?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just dropped the 100 Days, 100 Nights 1 and the White Diamonds. You feel me? Waking them up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
my first two projects. You know what I'm saying? Out the gate. You know what I'm saying? And people be wondering, man, well, you just started rapping. He been rapping for like 15 years, 20 years. Well, why? I'm like, man, I treat this shit like a street, man. I put my hustle down, you feel me? And another thing, what gave me an extra boost was my street cred and people really fuck with me in these streets, you know what I'm saying? No dirt on my name, nothing bad to say about me. Straight real nigga, up and down, 100% solid, you feel me? That's how the Calliope Project made me, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of feel good about where I come from too at the same time because it made me the man I am today, you feel me?
Right. Man, look, I want to thank you for your time, bro. 'Cause I know you're a busy man. I know we were supposed to been do this, you did, and I've been had a lot of these questions wrote down and shit. Like I revised a little bit of them, you did, as time went on, you did. But you don't know how much I appreciate this, bro. Cause
Believe that, man.
I want to build this platform up, you dig. So hopefully it could help people, you dig. Just see, Oh, look, last thing. This is the last one.
What up, bro?
What's some advice would you give to a up and coming artist or a person that's just like just a ghetto kid that's just thinking about pursuing rap as a career? What's some advice you'll give them?
Just go hard, like everybody else will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Just go hard. Don't let nobody discourage you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have some people don't like your music. They're gonna have some people that like it. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of times people go to feeling like nobody ain't feeling their music that make them give up on their dream. You feel me? At the same time, I saw people not liking people's shit and niggas go even harder to where I done hit you so much with it. Now you believe in me. You feel me?
Right,
Shit, you know what I'm saying? People never thought. When I started out rapping, I wasn't for real. I was just playing. I was freestyling around chaotic, you know what I'm saying? But the streets went to getting fucked up and slung up, and you know what I'm saying? I felt like I had rap talent, so I wanted to get a shot. You know what I'm saying? I just kept pushing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm on my second project, and you know what I'm saying? Shit going real good for me, thanks to God. You feel me? But don't never give up. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. You feel me? That hustle, that got to be 100%. Give it your all. You feel me? You got to run that shit in the ground, man. You know what I'm saying? I barely got sleep. just trying to get my buzz up. You feel me? That's just how I felt about it. You like go hard. Don't play with it. Whatever you do, give it your all. That's the only way you're gonna achieve it. You feel me?
And that was my interview with Calliope Bub, you heard me? I hope y'all enjoyed that thing, you heard me? Press that notification, gang, 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 you did. Make sure you press that, you heard me? Subscribe, like, comment, you heard me? Whatever you doing, you did, just sit back, you did. Press play on these interviews. Let that shit soak in, you heard me? We trying to save the streets, you heard me? These people I'm talking to, they got influence in the streets. So that's why we doing this shit. You heard me? I just want to say thank you for listening. You dig? Fuck with me. This Benjamin Speaks, powered by TWT TV, EGMG, and Benjimanzroom. Black.